y'all, hey. So today I wanted to kind of elaborate on something I probably talked way too much about already in a previous video. But I really wanted to elaborate on the negative side of the interwebs and I see a lot of people posting stuff about people hating on their stuff or just negative commenters or people not paying attention to them or whatever it is, or bullies, or whether it's YouTube, real life, whatever, because I know personally being gay and having to grow up and deal with that and coming out and all of that in your family, or any life situation that you're dealing with that's making you feel like you're going against the grain, just know that it's okay. You're okay. Everyone deals with hardships. Everyone has their own journey. A lot of people look like they're happier than they may be. So don't always be quick to assume that someone else has it better than you just because it looks like it on the outside. Don't always take in all of the negativity that you might be receiving if anyone leaves you any hate, whether it's wherever on the internet or text messages or your friends or school or whatever it is. Know that it happens to everyone. I was bullied as a child. I bullied people as a child. But as long as you learn from whether it's the negativity that you're receiving or that you're giving or whatever, that's all that matters. And at the end of the day, you have to remember all of the love, forget the hate. We all make mistakes and we just have to learn from them. Everything in this life is about trial and error, so you gotta just keep trying and you'll figure it out as you go. It doesn't feel like it all the time, or it doesn't feel like you're getting the support that you want, or it might feel like you're an outsider. I know a lot of my life I felt like an outsider because I moved around a lot and I didn't have a lot of close-knit friends, and I was gay, and I had an online girlfriend, so there was a lot of things in my life that weren't normal or typical for teenagers or whatever, and still in my day-to-day life there's just things that I'm different about other people. So sometimes you can receive a lot of criticism or negativity in whatever fashion it comes in, and you just have to remember that you gotta find yourself and define yourself on your terms. Don't think about all of the hate that you're receiving. I know it's really hard, especially if you are a teenager, because it's really hard to not take in any kind of negativity or badgering that you're receiving. But you have to be confident with you and comfortable with you in order for you not to feel like you're being blown away or blown down or being critiqued or criticized or whatever it is that you're getting or you don't like in your life. But most importantly, you need to make sure to not negatively criticize yourself, because I know it's really easy. I personally criticize myself, everything from my head to my toe, from the way that I sound, the way that I walk, the way that I look, the way that I talk, everything to my size. I've been very overweight. I've been smaller. I've felt a lot of different aspects of life that made me feel like people were negatively paying attention to me, whether it's even when I lost weight, people criticized me for being too skinny. When I was really large, people made fun of me for being overweight. And you have to remember that people do that out of some insecure place within themselves, that they're jealous of something or they wish they had something. Maybe you might not be able to see it on the surface level, but there's something there, or if you're doing it to other people, there's something there that you wish you had or you want or something. There's something about that person or the situation that you wish you could attain or had attained or something that makes you negatively want to hate on someone else or something else. And most importantly, be careful about being hateful to yourself, because negative affirmations are just like positive ones. You will take them in and you will eventually spit them out, and that is exactly how you're going to see yourself. Every time you tell yourself you're stupid, every time you tell yourself you're not good enough, you're making yourself believe you're not good enough. And then you're not going to be good enough because you've created some artificial standard that doesn't even exist. And there's two types of negativity. Usually people that blame everything on their outside world and people that blame everything on themselves. So either sucks, because either you're tearing yourself down like I just talked about and totally killing your own confidence, or it's like you're blaming everyone else and nothing is your fault, nothing is your problem, everything is done to you, and that is just as bad, because in both ways you're the victim. And what the hell good is being a victim? I do the same thing, so don't think I'm judging you, because I'm learning this too. So it's all good. We're in it to win it, folks. But it's true. Life's all about keeping the momentum going, and you can't do that if you're breaking yourself down, or you're letting others break you down, or you're blaming everything on everyone else and not taking responsibility for your own problems. Because the first sparking step to being happy or comfortable is being responsible for what you put out there or what you allow yourself to take in. And negativity really empowers your future. So if you think you can't, you're right. You want to turn your negative affirmations into positive ones. So every time you think that you can't do something, be like, why not? I can't run, but I'm still going to make myself because I need to figure it out and learn. Make sure to set realistic goals. You don't want to like jump off the deep end, because if you go up too fast, you're going to come down real fast. So it's all about like consistency. I know for me personally, finding myself was very tricky, especially as a child, because I always did take everyone else's commentary in. It was kind of like a sponge, and I just soaked it in. And it's good to process all of the information that you're given, even sometimes the negative one, just because you can learn from things. But at the same time, you always have to remember that every person that you talk to comes from some kind of background of their own or some kind of agenda. So you have to be careful that they're not imposing any of their own bullshit on you that you're then taking in and putting in on yourself. And that's usually what's happening if someone's hating on you, is they're putting something of their own forward, and it's just hard because it's coming at you. It's a lot easier to hide behind a computer or hide behind your words or hide behind hate than it is to be positive and promote people and be happy for other people. It is. I know it is. It's a lot easier to be even jealous of people, but jealousy is just as negative as anything else, because it's natural to be jealous of people or things or whatever. I know a lot of people have a hard time admitting it, but even, I've talked about this before, like Facebook posts and stuff, it makes people look like they live a happier life, and sometimes they do. I know with me, people think that me and Ashley have such an exciting life, and we really don't do a lot of things. I mean, we do have a good life, but it's normal. It's our normal life. We don't go out too much, but we just document it, and we talk and we laugh. But if people post things, it automatically makes it look like they have a better time because they're putting themselves out there, I guess, or putting things out there. So every time you post a picture smiling, it doesn't mean that that person had a great day all day. It just means they stopped to take a picture. So be careful with what you're judging, because you never really know the whole story. And just like people with you, I mean, they never know the whole story. It's usually coming in a different fashion, as in like people are coming at you and they don't know you, they're just attacking you. So all in all, I just wanted to reiterate that you want to promote positivity and forget the hate. The hate is just baggage that you're going to be lugging around forever if you keep hating on anyone and everyone or whatever, or yourself. It's just as bad to be critiquing yourself, be mean to yourself, because you should be your own best friend and your own best support system. So no one can make you feel small without you allowing them. So at the end of the day, if you don't allow the negativity and don't allow the hate to come into your world, and you just say, you know what, I don't want to deal with that, that's, you know, it's hard, and I even have times, and you're going to still be hurt and offended by things, but just know that isn't your truth. And don't believe it. And if there's something that you're like, oh, maybe that's true, like, if somebody said something about your weight and you're self-conscious about your weight, don't beat yourself up about it. Make it promote you to want to do something about yourself. If you already feel like that, but do it because you already have that feeling within you and somebody's just outlining it. Don't operate off of people, off of the things that you receive, because then you're just going to be lost in translation. And I know the feeling, because I was always misguided and confused, because I would take in other people's opinions or guidance, and it wasn't the right guidance for me. Maybe it was their guidance, but it wasn't for me. So everything is personal, and everyone's journey is their own. So be careful on hating the others or yourself or whatever. You'll get where you need to go if you just keep going. And if you want to vlog, or if you want to do whatever it is, you can do it. I feel like such a gay motivational speaker, but it's true. And I'm just trying to post this video because I want to be able to watch this back and know that I can do it too, because I am here learning the same goddamn thing right here with you. So let's all fuck the haters. Let's not be the haters. I used to be a hater. Can admit it. And if you are a hater, own it. Shut up. Stop being a hater. You don't want to hate to come back, because karma is a biatch, my friend. She's always on her period. And with that said, I'm gonna go now. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed to my daily vlogs with my wife, go ahead and do so. I have some really cute farkin nuggets. Dogs, don't get dirty. I will see y'all's faces next time.